Peace to the family. This is Jabari, aka Daddy Watoto, back again. And today we're proud to be joined by young sister Jalen from Watoto from the Nile. And just going to do just a brief interview and just talk to this young hip hop artist about some of the things that she's doing in the community. We're very proud of her for being able to take a stance in the community and to go against the grain because it's not many people going against the grain. Watoto from the Nile is one of the only female groups that's out there today, hip hop R&B groups, but one of the only conscious hip hop R&B group. And when we say conscious, we mean letting people know what's going on in the community from crime, grime. We try to inspire, give inspiration. And so we just want to hear from Miss Jalen. How you doing today, Jalen?
I'm good.
Good, good. So it's really good to have you here today. We in Baltimore, Tubman City, snowed in today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we going nowhere today. So, so just talk a little bit about, so how has it been as a young hip hop artist, uh, speaking truth, something different than the rest of your peers are doing, actually. First of all, how old are you?
I'm 17.
17?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, cool, cool. And you are like one of the oldest members of the group
Yeah.
of Watoto. Okay. So how has it been being a member of, yeah, actually speaking truth to power? How's that been?
Um, it's been I really enjoy doing it. We get good feedback from the people who know about the music and when we perform. So that's always fun. Performing for people and seeing their reaction to the music and them actually being able to understand it, it's always good. It's always a good feeling.
Okay, okay, good, good. What's some of the what's some of the challenges though? Like how do you feel like you go to a regular Baltimore City public school?
Mhm.
I mean, how do you feel? Is it something that you like it's something that you proud of? You like, hey, look, I'm talking consciousness, or is it sometimes challenging?
As of course, doing something different is going to be always challenging because initially everybody doesn't understand where you're coming from because they're not from the same type of background, so they're not getting the same knowledge you're getting. So that's the challenging part, but it's also good because it makes people question, what they're doing. So it's just if it's a bunch of different rappers and stuff, the same thing. It kind of gets boring after a while. And then when they see me and hear my music, they're like, "Oh, it's different. I don't understand it, but it's different."
Right, 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 right. So let me. So what do you feel? Do you feel offended oftentimes by the music that you hear that comes on the radio? I mean, I listen, and part of the reason why we do what we do is because there's always blatant disrespect to women. It's always be this, be that, be on a pole. How do you feel about that as a young? I mean, how do you really feel about that?
It does. It never feels good because our generation and many other generations they feel that since they're saying it on the radio, it's a positive way or it's a positive thing, and they take that into real life. Even though these people on the radio, they might not be calling their wives and girlfriends bees, but they're promoting that they are. So they're seeing that, and then they're thinking it's okay to address females my age and older than them, even their parents, their moms and stuff, as bees and hoes and all of this and that. So that's never a good feeling. I feel disrespected and I don't like it. So it don't feel good.
How do other young girls maybe that you go to school with, do they accept it? I mean, are they accepting to it?
Most girls they like. I mean, yeah. I mean, I call my friend a bee and this and that. It's fine. It's whatever. And it's okay for like girls to say it to other girls, and then when the guys say it, it turns into something different. So if a guy is saying it to a girl in a playing way, it's like they don't get as offended. But if he's being serious, then they're like, don't say it, don't say that to me. And I think it's like a word in our vocabulary that should be erased because it's like you shouldn't be offended if they're being serious with you. You should be offended anytime they're calling you that, whether it be a man or a woman.
Right. So actually they just a lot of times they think that they playing the guys.
Yeah.
I mean, so
They'll just
they
push it to the side and be like, well, he's just playing around and stuff like that. And I was like, that's not the way you play. That's disrespectful.
right. So what do you think? So I mean, so what needs to happen? Like what I mean, because it's all over. I mean, you represent what maybe 0.1% of your generation. I mean, and I mean, do you know any other group or any other rappers that's out there that's your age that's actually trying to do what it is that you're doing?
Um, no. I know some people who they're not necessarily using curse words or they're not talking about selling drugs in the music, so that's a start. But we're, as far as I know, we're like the only group who actually are digging down into our history and getting to the root of all the issues that we are seeing today. We're like the only ones that are our age addressing issues, and they're doing something good by not saying like, oh, I'm gonna shoot this person and I'm gonna f this and that. But we're doing something so much deeper. So yeah, I don't see that much.
Okay. Let me ask you, as a young lady, what do you think about? I mean, the recent passing of uh somebody like Dr. Francis Rosen in our community.
We were actually watching some of her videos on YouTube, and it was funny seeing how she addresses some of the issues because she's a really funny lady and everything, and seeing that person has passed, it's like you know that makes me feel like I had to step up to the plate because they set the tone, and we had to finish it because she's not here to continue on with her mission, but she was while she was here, she was giving that knowledge for us to take and do something with it. So that's how I look at it.
Good. I mean, it's always good to have somebody to follow in follow in their footsteps. I mean, and you also follow in the footsteps. I mean, Dr. Wells was 80 years old, 80 years of age, so she lived a pretty full life. She fought for our people constantly and consistently. You also really walk on the backs of people like Sister Soldier
Mm.
and actually Queen Latifah, like back in the day, or some of the sisters that were speaking out, but also MCs like MC Light
Yeah.
and Monila and a host of other sisters. So I mean, who's some of the ones from I mean that really inspire you?
Um, I would have to say I loved Queen Latifah because I mean, not I know I'm not from that generation and everything, but she has some of her songs that she's actually trying to address some of this stuff, like her Unity song, UNITY.
Hmm.
I really like that, even though she uses the language in there, but she's actually addressing people like straight on. It's not like because it must have hit her like, are these guys out here really disrespecting me? I'm gonna come back with something harder, and she did, and it was like she has a nice flow and everything, and you're always gonna look up to that. But in our generation now, we don't have anybody to look at female lyrically wise. You can look at like a Nicki Minaj and say she's a great rapper and she has good flows and all that, but when you listen and sit down listen to her lyrics, it's like she's just talking about destruction.
Right. I mean, what rappers of today, and I get called a hater all the time when it comes to hip hop artists and stuff like that, which I'm really not a hater. I love our people. I
Hmm.
love the styles. I love the cadence that a lot of people rap to. I just don't like what they're saying because I know that now there is a plan to turn our people into drug users, alcohol users, to get them into the penitentiary, to get people to disrespect their woman. And when you disrespect your woman, there's a saying from Honorable Elijah Muhammad and others that a nation can rise no higher than its woman.
Yeah.
And if you have your woman in a downtrodden type situation, and everybody speaking because a lot of times they specifically referring to a lot of the black women in these songs and different things. When you see these videos, a lot of times it's black women in those videos, even though other people mimic and all, but they basically talking about our women. So I don't know. I just think that just looking. I mean, because it's just became a thing. Well, like I said, it is a conspiracy to destroy us and to get us into those prisons and those different things. But what are we? What rappers of today do you look at as a chance that has a chance um, to teach the people, to reach the people or teach the people? Who do you look at that really has a chance today? Some male or female. I mean, if you could tell me some female conscious rappers today, let me know. There is some out there, but I'm talking about that's played in mainstream.
I personally don't know, but people I can see having the potential to be able to guide people are like J. Cole, because people already listen to him because his music is already deep. So people, he already has like that, but he just needs to be guided a little more. I would even say Kendrick. Kendrick be on and off sometimes, but he has that voice where he can guide people.
Right.
Um, Nicki Minaj, if she was, oh my gosh, if she studied up and all that, she knew where she came from and all that, she would kill it. I mean, that's just like a few people I can think of. Like people that have influence and stuff that can actually rap. I look at them and I'm like, I listen to their music and I'm like, you have so much more potential. You just don't, you're not able to use it. And people are like, they might actually know about where they're coming from, but they're thinking about that money and the fame, and that makes them distracted by the destruction that it's causing in their
Okay.
community.
Okay. What if actually Nicki Minaj? What if she really did know what was going on? And they say that in the percentage, like 15% of the people know, but they won't actually, participate in the change. What if she knows and say, hey, no, I'm gonna get this money, I'm gonna get this paper? Because a lot of times, a lot of people know, and a lot of these rappers or entertainers that's out there, they know what's going on, they know what the deal is, but they choose to take the route of getting that money. What I mean, getting the money. And that's not to say that Watoto from the Nile, the group you represent, that we ain't trying to make money from doing the things that we like to do at the same time. But I mean, what do you think about people like that who just say, "Forget it, it's about getting this money. I don't care who we got to sacrifice to do that."
My feeling is like it's really selfish to think of that way, because it's like, money is kind of always going to be there, and within time, you're going to get it. But for you just to throw your people under the bus and just make cause a further destruction, it's like, are you really, what team are you playing for? And it doesn't matter if you know, because obviously the knowledge that you know or what you know is not strong enough to keep you from, not causing more chaos in your community. So I just look at it and like, that's kind of selfish on your part, because we're out here, we're not getting any money like that, and we're struggling and but we're trying to give this message out and give people other things to be able to listen to. So it's like, can't really feel bad for them in that way if you know about it and you're not doing anything about it.
Okay. I think I actually wrote a verse about that, um, and Chirac song remix that we did, right?
Yeah.
If we can, if you could, so if you could let people hear that verse that you did for Chirac right quick.
All right. Let me get it. All these slave raps and stay back, talking cash money, talking made back. Cause I just watched that Hidden Colors, our history. It goes way back. What you saying ain't real rap, cause real rappers they state facts for record deals. You say so. Why Toto we don't play that? I'm just starting, I'm warming up. Why you want me on drugs? Teaching hate, disrespect, sick delusional thugs. Doing work for them slave masters. Won't run cause they might catch us. Lose your house, lose your car. Keep dancing, they looking at you. Keep running, God to catch you. Why you running from love? Heart of gold, represent from the heavens above. Malcolm X was a straight legend. You disrespected for fame. Bow your head, pray to God. You disrespected his name. Ancestors, they flipping out because you ain't showing no shame. Queen sister and no role model. Yeah, that's the name of this game. Boss man, trap house. Guess he making you twerk. Cali cold like Low Deluxe. We about to get this work. Okay, you want to stop right there?
You can stop right there. I don't just we're just getting deep. We're just getting deep. Um, that's great. That's wonderful, Jalen. Really appreciate what you're doing. Again, tell us. Just wanted to mention that we are working on quite a few songs that's getting ready to come out, songs and videos. What's the latest one that we're working on that actually we're gonna put out that we plan to shake up the world?
Oh,
Got a
this
couple.
Queen Bee.
Right. Just basically talking about disrespect for women that's out there today.
Yep.
That's gonna be coming out soon. We got a Freddie Gray song that's gonna be coming out, really telling the truth. You know what I'm saying, about what's going on with
Mhm.
Freddie Gray. But give the people the other information about Watoto. Where can they find you at?
All social medias. We're on Periscope, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, uh, YouTube. All at Watoto from the now. Get our subscribers up. Check us out on Facebook. Click those links. Help us out. Share. Uh, do whatever you can. To help us get our message out there.
No doubt. Anything else you want to say, Jalen?
Support your community. If you don't start today, when are you gonna start? Do it now and purchase our CD and listen to our songs.
Get the CD. You can get the CD at we'll put the links up in the description box, and you can get the CD. You can get some of the songs, man. Support what we're doing. We're gonna be doing a lot more commentary. Like I said, for the people who love what we're doing, hey, support, spread the word, share. Please subscribe to the YouTube page. For all the haters, I mean, look, we're going against a very big industry. You know what I'm saying? They got billions of dollars. We got billions amounts of love that
Yeah.
we got a lot of love, and so all the support, we're gonna keep bringing you this real truth. We ain't scared, and hey, thanks for joining us, and just support. Stay tuned for more info coming. Peace.
See you.